whiskey lovers, and welcome to another one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings. Today I'm taking you to Ireland. We're going to talk about the Jameson Distillery. Now, in the good old days, Jameson was a thriving distillery in Bow Street in Dublin, the capital. But nowadays that facility is more a museum and a visitor attraction, actually. The production of the Jameson whiskey has moved since to the south of Ireland to County Cork, where it is now produced at the Midleton Distillery. Now, the history of Jameson actually traces all the way back to Tuesday, the 5th of October 1740. That's when John Jameson was born in Scotland. It's a Scot. Yes, many people think that John Jameson is an Irishman, but no, he's a Scot. But he soon became one of the Irish. Now, he started a distillery in Dublin in the 1770s, personally selecting the barley and the casks because quality was his motto. Now, he used triple distillation as most Irish do, but in fact, he also experimented with quadruple distillation. He even distilled 5 times at one point, but it turned out that he felt that triple distillation was the best. Now, Jameson Irish whiskey is still one of the major best sellers in Scotland and in Ireland and in Europe, basically. But truth be told, I find the regular Jameson to be somewhat light. Now, the bottle I would like to try today is this one, the Jameson Distillery Reserve. It's not to be confused with their Jameson Special Reserve 12-year-old though. This one can only be obtained at the Jameson Experience at the old Midleton Distillery. It is aged for 12 years, and each bottle has a unique code and a unique number on the label, right there, on the neck label. In my case, it is JQ058448. Well, whatever that means. So this one is only available at the old Midleton Distillery at the Jameson Experience, as it says here on the bottom label. That's the one we will be trying today. So, I have to say, it was a gift from Sven, a friend of mine, who visited the old Midleton Distillery, but also visited the Jameson Experience, and he brought back this bottle for me. It is bottled at 40% ABV, and the color is a bright gold with a bit of, some deep golden hue in there, but it is basically a bright gold. On the nose. Well, I get some honey and cream, definitely some freshly cut grass, even some dried straw. Then there's some hazelnuts as well, some butterscotch. There's a hint of cedarwood, and it makes the whole very light and inviting. Taste. Well, I get some toffee, some nuts, some apricots, juicy plums, and there's a light pepperiness in there. A hint of heather again. And I also get the idea of, fresh pears with some honey on top. Again, very light, but again, very inviting. The finish is medium long, sweet on toffee and heather, and there is a hint of wood at the death. This Jameson Distillery, the Distillery Reserve, is a nice all-round Irish whiskey, and it's available at the old Midleton Distillery only for around 50 euros. If you pay an extra tenner, they will even put your name on the label and on the box. Well, but this one is much nicer than the regular Jameson. It's got more depth to it. It's a bit more complex. Although, on the whole, this is still a very light, aperitif-style Irish whiskey. Very nice. And that's it for this Whiskey Rambling. And I hope to see you again at one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings real soon. Until then, may the malt be with you. Bye-bye.